Hey everyone, it's April 13th, 2021. It's 11:15 in the morning. It's 54 Fahrenheit, 12 Celsius. And I'm here with Highley Varlet again. We're in the Riverdale section of the Bronx, and we're going to do a walk.
Hey everybody, great to be back.
Yeah, we're excited to walk around today. Check out a new neighborhood.
I know. Check out their channel, Highley Varlet. They do a lot of walks around the city, have their own podcasts, and they walk pretty much every day.
That's right.
Amounts of time, yep.
Yep, we're in week 43 of our 52-week walk around New York City. 5 marathons a week. So we've gone almost 5,500 miles now. And yeah, we're doing good. We're less tired than you might think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and we're gonna go through Riverdale today. So let's start.
So we're starting at the Riverdale Metro North train station.
Yep.
Yep, pretty much the edge. We're a stone's throw from Yonkers.
And Riverdale's the last neighborhood before it becomes Westchester.
Yep.
Right.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, we're right on the border, the very top of the 5 boroughs.
I actually took the train to get here from Yankee Stadium. It cost $3 because within the Bronx, if you travel Metro North, it's only $3.
It's nice that they do a different price for the distance that you're going on Metro North. Like, I like that the MTA, the subway system, is the same price no matter what, because I feel like that's very fair. A lot of people have to commute long distances, but the Metro North is faster and a little more efficient, and it's nice that they don't just charge you like $20 or something regardless of where you're going.
Yeah. There's a little bridge up here we can go over the tracks.
Perfect.
Okay.
Get our first view of, I don't know if it's technically called the Palisades or not, over to our right, but
I think
it is. Yeah.
It's definitely New Jersey.
Well, there goes the train. See if I can get it. This one's the express. It passes the station.
Yeah, it's really speedy.
Yeah. It's hilly up here in Riverdale.
oh yeah.
More than you would think.
We'll try not to pant in your ear, everybody.
Right. We were trying to figure it out. We've heard that Staten Island is the hilliest borough, but since we've been in the Bronx the last week and a half, we've really been experiencing a lot of hills here.
Yeah.
And I'm curious which one actually is the hilliest.
Wow, look at this beautiful boat. I love the paint job.
Yeah.
Yeah, here comes the boat. Riverdale Yacht Club members only.
Oh.
I guess we're not allowed.
Well, excuse
No,
me.
I guess not.
But we can
It's
look
so
at the
pretty. Oh, and you can see, would that be the Tappan Zee bridge? Or is that further up?
boat. No, I think that's it.
Cool.
Yeah,
I think you're right.
you
Yeah.
can actually see it from here. We're that far up in the Bronx that you can see it.
And this is the Hudson River.
Hudson River, yep. And the Palisades of New Jersey.
It looks like we can just barely see the GW from here too.
Yeah.
It's kind of hidden by the trees.
It's hidden by the trees, but yeah, it's far away.
And just a couple pieces of the Manhattan skyline as well.
I mean, what street is this? 254? 54? Yeah, we're up here.
We're up here.
Well, I was wondering, does that, oh, here comes a train.
Well, here comes another one. Let's do some train spotting.
Nice.
Feel that wind from the train
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah.
The noise is so wild too, how it sounds like only when you're hearing the beginning or the end of the train, it's like so loud, but when it's actually moving by, it almost sounds quiet. I don't know. I wonder if it picks it up in the audio on the video, but in person, it's kind of cool.
Yep.
So I think we're gonna have a kind of a big hill getting out of here.
Yeah.
And then we might be on slightly
knows?
flatter ground.
I think
But
there's
it might take us a minute to get up here.
yeah, there should be pretty soon access to Riverdale Park on the right, I think.
Perfect.
Okay, we'll do that.
And then that'll be more or less flat.
Perfect.
Oh, by the way, don't trust Google Maps to get to the Metro North station because it leaves you off like how many blocks away. You're
I
just
mean,
Oh, really?
Yeah, 5 or 6 blocks.
Is that what you just did?
Yeah. I try to be on time whenever possible, and it still ended up working out okay, but I had to, all of a sudden when I got to the dot at the time it said I was going to, I was like, uh-oh.
Oh, yeah,
gotta run.
because it looks like when I looked it up, it showed that the station was like over there, and then there was a
Yeah.
dotted line that isn't included in the time. I guess I saw that too.
I mean, I feel like it'd be one thing if we were asking to go to a park or like a remote area, but we're asking to go to the Metro North train stop.
Yeah, that
It's
actually should probably
strange.
be updated because people are
Yeah.
gonna need that. We
Yeah.
go in here?
This is it, yeah.
Oh, wow,
cool.
this is like a hidden entrance.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I didn't see it because the park cars
Yeah.
were
Yeah.
blocking the sign.
It looks like there's a school across the way. They probably
Yeah, there's a
love
lot of
having
schools
the park
around
right
here.
here.
Yeah, Riverdale Park
Riverdale
Trail.
Park Trail,
Park
here we
Trail,
are.
Nice. Cool. Well, this is somewhere new I haven't been before.
Nice.
Yeah, me neither. Mike was here yesterday.
I was here yesterday.
Mike
found
walks 5 days a week. I walk 3 days a week with him. So
Oh.
there's a couple of days every week that Mike is on his own and finds special treasures and
Yeah,
then
this is cool.
shows me when I'm with him. This is awesome.
I don't
Wow,
think
there's
this
an
goes all
American
the way.
flag
but-
down there too.
Yeah.
Probably a lookout point.
Oh, yeah. I love these parts of the city that feel like you're in the forest.
I know.
Even, I mean, we just stepped in and I already feel transported.
Yeah.
There's only a few places in the city that are like this. Like
Yeah.
Pelham Bay Park, Inwood Hill, the
Van
Green
Cortland's
Belt.
nearby.
Yeah, Van Cortland too. Queens has Alley Pond Park, which is like something
yeah.
like this. But the Brooklyn doesn't really have that many like open green spaces like this.
That are like really foresty.
Yeah,
Yeah. We really like Marine Park, but that's more like marshland.
I know.
And I guess Prospect Park has some foresty areas, but not kind of quite this much.
Yeah, not like this.
Forest Park in Queens is a good one too.
Mm-hmm.
I love that park.
Yeah. You know what? A park I like that's in Brooklyn. Again, not as deep forest as this. But I like Canarsie Park as well.
Oh,
Oh,
Canarsie. I haven't
yeah.
been there.
Oh, it's
really
wonderful.
cool. It's also more marshy than foresty, but it does have a lot of trails. And it's also right on Jamaica Bay.
Okay.
And a lot of locals use it for like running and exercising. It's like a really well used park.
Yeah. The ground's a little bit wet right now because it rained all day yesterday.
All day yesterday,
Mhm.
into the night.
Good thing I had the right shoes for this kind of.
Oh, did you? Good,
Yeah, I do.
We had that problem last time when we were
Yeah, last
In-
time we saw you, there was snow.
There was snow.
lots of snow on
And
the ground.
ice.
Yeah.
We
and
were
I
all
had
trying to walk
sneakers.
like penguins. That
I
was
just threw out-
only a month and a half ago or so, right?
Was
It's
it?
crazy how that felt like deep, deep winter, and now we're pushing the end of spring almost.
Yeah.
It's nice.
I threw out my sneakers
you
yesterday.
did?
Yep. They lasted for about like 6 months.
Okay,
Mhm.
nice.
That's a pretty, with as much walking as you do, that's a pretty good run.
I know. I'm
Do
sure
you-
you've gone through many pairs of shoes already.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I go through pairs every 5 weeks.
Wow.
But that's because I don't want to take any risk with my foot health so that, it would interrupt the program.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's about 131 miles a week times 5. So, I don't know, it's what is that? 620 or something like that?
Something
625?
like that, yeah.
Mhm. I actually should have replaced mine earlier, but
Yeah. They say every 500 miles is the best time. But I guess you can push it a little bit. Depends on how rigid you are about things like that. I think there's all sorts of rules, like you're supposed to change your toothbrush every month or something too, right?
The toothbrush, yeah.
I feel like for me, a lot of these things, I'm like, it's hard for me to track time. And I usually just, once I feel that something's starting to break, that's when I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess it's telling me. Like if my shoes start to get a little hole, I'm like, oh yeah. Okay,
Oh yeah, that's done.
Or if my feet start to hurt, I'm like, oh, it feels like the padding's gone.
Wow, look over here, what's going on? Now there's a staircase and there's a large house up on that hill there.
Yeah, the houses around this area are
gosh.
crazy.
Wow. It's totally a mansion. It's really pretty too. I feel like a lot of times those big houses I'm not so enthralled with. That's a nice one.
Yeah, we definitely have to check out some of the homes here.
Yeah.
For sure.
Start off this walk with hiking. If you want a good hiking spot, that Riverdale train stop isn't a bad area.
Yeah.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed this year in our walks is, so I think before doing all these walks, I often thought that I had to actually get out of the city to go for hikes. And it's been fun to discover this way of doing a hike. And even, I mean, walking 26 miles, even just in the urban environments, is like a hike too.
Really, yep.
Yep, Staten Island, you might be surprised, listeners and viewers, has a lot of natural area. And yeah, I mean, it's just as much getting out of the city in some respects. You know, if you live in the city and want to do something different, go on out to Staten Island.
Sure.
I wonder if this trail runs the length of the park.
I guess we'll find out.
I think so, yeah.
I expected this park to be more like, isn't it also called Riverside Park in the city? The one that's on the west side that runs like Riverside Drive?
Yeah, Riverside Park, yep.
Oh, yeah.
I was expecting it to be more like that, but I'm very happy that it's like this.
I know.
Yeah.
Riverside, Riverdale. I mean, look at this. There's a tree that's completely fallen over.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's cool.
I wonder if that just happened. No, that looks like it's been there for a while.
Yeah. Up there's the geese.
There they are. They're everywhere.
Ooh, I wonder if it looks like either there was a fire in there or
Oh,
lightning
wow.
hit it or
Wow,
something.
look at
It's all
that.
charred up.
Yeah. Wild.
Yeah, you gotta be careful here because you can easily slip down and
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty big cliff.
I guess this park, this is the only like trail that goes through it. I don't really see something to the left of us
Yeah, it looks
Or
like
it's
that's
paved
all
or anything.
residential there.
because I see a fence and now there's no pathway or anything.
Right.
Yeah, schools mostly and houses, but no commercial businesses down here. I saw some adult care homes as well,
I
but
saw
like
that
all
too,
like
yeah.
high end, everything high end.
Right.
Another train.
This is interesting.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's a teepee.
Yeah.
Or wait, can you even get in there? This
No,
looks like
it's
a bunch of
just
sticks.
Some sort of
Huh.
shelter that's not really a shelter.
Art installation.
Yeah, maybe. There's some flowers in there. Oh yeah, you can get in.
Yeah, you can get in if you wanted to.
Wow.
Here, we can give size reference.
I wonder if it was made by the kids in the school over here.
Hey.
If we needed to, we could all fit in here.
We could if
Yeah,
we needed
you
to.
could.
I bet it was the kids because it seems like
Yeah.
a perfect little spot for kids to sit on that log.
And then they tried a second one over there.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I
it's
see.
on its way.
Yeah.
Maybe if we come back in 6 months or so, it'll be all developed.
Also something too, you might not notice at first, but this is all pine trees around here.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Like big areas of pine trees aren't all that common in the city or really like this temperate zone.
Yeah.
So it's always nice to be around here because I like the pine needles on the ground. It's
yeah,
like,
it's nice.
Yeah. I didn't realize that at first because they're all bare.
yeah.
They just, I did notice how weird these trees look with all their sticks,
Yeah.
but that makes sense. They're pine trees.
I wonder if parts of this are like the natural forests
Yeah.
long ago.
It might be.
Because I know that Inwood Hill Park is like still original forest,
Right.
and then the New York Botanic Garden, I think there's a forest over there too that's like part left over from early years.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mhm.
We're going there later today. We'll
Oh, yeah.
find
That's
out more
right.
about that.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's part of our route for this week is the Botanic Gardens.
Mhm.
We'll be talking about it on the podcast next week. There's the artist Kusama has a new opening there this week, and so I'm excited to go. She's known for like her polka dots and like kind of garish colors, so I'm excited to go with the 360 camera and take some photos.
Yeah,
that'll
the
be fun to
Infinity
see.
Room also.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what she's very known for as well.
I went to one of her exhibits one time. I think it took like 2 hours to get in.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Ooh, wow, that one's like really.
Oh my gosh.
Oh wow,
that
one's
really
a really
that
nice
one's legit.
one. Yeah.
Amazing.
They even put like the tree bark on the outside.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's fun.
Down there looks really marshy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't want to roll down that part of the hill.
Nope.
It is nice to imagine that some of this forest could be natural forest. Because it always tricks me a little bit to think of any part of New York City as having been like this.
Yeah,
in the
like
beginning.
untouched.
Yeah. And obviously that's what it all was at one point, but it's hard for me to comprehend that anytime I try to think about it.
Oh, I see a fence now.
Yeah, what's this? Is this construction? I hope we can get around.
I know.
Yeah, I think we can just bear a left here.
Yeah, we can't go this way anymore.
Oh,
Lots of helicopters today.
Yeah. Reminds you you're still in New York.
right. Wow, that building's cool. I wonder if that's the school that all these kids are.
I believe it is, yes.
Wow.
Whoa.
It's definitely a very
Yeah. No, I mean there's
old school.
Yeah.
there is
looking
money.
building.
That kind
in
of
this
explains
neighborhood.
why those teepees are so. It feels like maybe that's a fancy school where that's like part of their curriculum or something.
Yeah.
Build a.
Oh, this is
Shelter.
weird. There's a parking lot, and now the trail continues this way.
Huh. I guess for access.
Yeah.
I think this is our first access point we're seeing.
Yeah.
And there's Palisade Avenue and Spalding Lane. I have a feeling I walked down here before.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, along Palisade Avenue, but
Oh, but didn't cut into the park.
no, I didn't go into the park. Yeah, I did walk down here before.
Yeah. Oh.
It's familiar.
I took pictures of them already.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I think the first episode we were on with you, we took pictures.
Oh, yeah, I think
Yeah.
you did.
Every time we see keys, we take pictures of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's more frequent than you'd think.
Yeah. Probably at least once a week.
Wow, which way?
Oh, let's go down. There's a really nice kind of area of flowers down here,
Oh, nice.
and then we'll go that way.
I like flowers.
Yeah, me too. It's nice to see them popping up this
Yeah.
year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yesterday they were all closed up. I wondered if they'd be open today. Whoa, wow.
Wow, it's
Whoa.
so pretty.
This is
Oh
cool.
my gosh.
And they smell so nice too.
Yeah.
Mm.
Can you smell them right now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great.
It's very faint, but
Mm. Oh, here's some blue ones too.
Yeah.
ooh,
Do either of you know what these flowers are?
I don't know.
No.
I don't know either. Maybe like, I don't know. I'm gonna guess a buttercup. But
I wish we had our
Somebody's gonna
podcast
correct
guest
me.
on. Last week we had our friend Layla Bakhtiari on, and she works for the park department. She would know immediately what these are.
yeah, these little blue ones are so pretty too.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
Wow.
This is so amazing that there's like this trail here that goes right in between the flowers.
Yeah.
The sun's just starting to come out a little bit too. It's nice,
Mhm.
nice texture of light.
And then
It's
for
wild.
some reason, the trail goes right up to the metro train.
Yeah. I wonder what we're supposed to do with that.
Yeah, it doesn't go either way.
I can't imagine they want us to use this as access.
No.
Oh, maybe it's for people that are working on this gate or the tracks or something?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, there's the George Washington Bridge. Now you can see it clearly.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Now we have a good view.
There's a train. I wonder if it's coming.
Wonder if this trail goes anywhere going the other way.
Just remember, this is still New York City, everybody.
Yeah, it's
Right.
hard
If you
to
can
believe
believe
that.
Yeah, I wonder, or maybe it just loops around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it looped. I'm not sure. I didn't go down that way. It either dead ends or loops back the way we came.
Yeah, we just go this way, I guess.
Yeah.
Back
Sure.
where we came.
Sure. Oh, there's some Japanese knotweed. I know that well.
Ooh.
The one poking up in the
Where
middle
is
of the
it?
flowers. It's this one.
Oh. That's a weed.
Yeah, it's a really invasive weed. They take over. They're really hard to get out, and they're one of those plants that if you don't get them by the full root, they
Mhm.
spread their seeds, and then they take over. I know this because I had a studio with a backyard for a little while, and when I moved in, it was like 10 feet tall, completely covered in Japanese
Oh, there's the
knotweed.
train.
Oh, there's the train.
There it is.
We just missed it by a few minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
Jessi went at it like a crazy person with a machete. It was
Oh.
like
And
Well,
it made it worse.
she made it. No, she made it. She made it work.
that's what, because I didn't realize I did make it worse by doing that. But then it started to grow up. Within 2 weeks, it had been cut down completely with a machete, and within 2 weeks, it was back up to like 4
Wow.
feet tall. So then I went at it again with aggression, but with a shovel, and I spent about a week and a half just digging it all out. It felt good. You know how
Wow.
sometimes when something's difficult but doable.
Mhm.
It's like, it's so rewarding.
Yeah.
So now I see it and I'm like, you. I know you. Can we go over this?
No. I mean,
no.
I thought about it yesterday, and then I was like, I only got 10 more weeks of walking. This is not a good idea.
Yeah, maybe we'll come
You
back here in
could.
July.
Looks like it, but
Yeah, no, it's
I
not
don't
worth
wanna.
it for us.
yeah.
Like, where is Mike leading us?
This is no.
It's cool though.
No,
I
yeah,
mean,
I wanted
bet-
to see the little water.
Yeah.
Yeah. It does look like it's pretty ground into the ground there.
I'm sure
people do it.
I'm sure.
Yeah, you could do it, but
Just not these people. Not today.
yeah, it is grounded, and like, where are all the roots on the other side too?
Yeah. It seems like it's been there for a while. Maybe we'll see on this bottom of it. Yeah, it's pretty well packed down over there
Yeah.
too.
That's a natural bridge.
Some cool mushrooms there.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what type they are.
I don't
Definitely
know
don't want to be
anything.
eating random mushrooms.
No way. I don't know anything about mushroom identification. I've never taken one of those tours.
They do those in Prospect Park, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should go. You should go with your channel on one of those.
Oh,
That'd be fun.
fun.
Yeah, it might be fun.
I know there are some that you can eat. You can
Oh,
collect
totally.
them and like eat them as food. But I would never trust myself to know which ones.
Yep.
I don't even eat, even if I see like a raspberry or something growing in the forest, I don't know how to tell if it's poisonous or not.
Oh yeah.
Very much a city girl here.
I actually have like one.
Yeah?
Yeah, I forget the name of the berries, but I've eaten them before. and
There's
they,
one that you know when you see it that
Mhm.
it's safe.
Yeah.
What color is it?
It looks red.
Oh.
Yeah, I think they're called. Are they gooseberries?
Oh, I don't know.
eat them? Yeah.
I've heard of gooseberries.
Layla was telling us about wine berries when we were in Van Cortlandt Park, which I had never heard of as one that humans can eat, but she says they're good.
Mm-hmm. Wonder if we'll see any deer up here.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Maybe. That one was Amtrak.
Wow, what is this? Is this a horse
Yeah, I think
That
there's
looks
a
like
horse.
trail?
Horse.
Wow.
Yeah. Either horse or bear. I would guess horse.
A bear.
I think horse.
I would guess horse. I think there's stables in Van Cortlandt Park at least. I guess it's possible that they bring the horses over here.
One of these people might just have a horse.
Oh, that's a good point too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is definitely one of the coolest parts of the city I've been to.
Yeah, I'm loving this. Have you ever done any horse riding in any of the parks that
I've
offer
never
it?
ridden a horse before, but I've ridden ponies when I
Oh,
was much
that's
younger.
fun.
Yeah.
It's similar.
Mhm.
I rode horses growing up in Pennsylvania. I rode horses for my entire childhood into my teen years
Oh.
regularly. But I haven't ever done it in the city. Always kind of wanted to. Maybe post-walking project, I'll take
Yeah.
on testing out all the horse riding facilities.
ride a horse 5 days a week around New York City for a year.
You could go a marathon a lot faster on a horse.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Hi, buddy.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Hi.
The friendly dog.
Hey, it's
Yeah.
such a friendly face.
Yeah, this trail's a good distance.
Yeah. Nice.
We're already half an hour in and it's still going.
Yeah.
Do you know how long it is total?
Not
Mike?
not too much longer, I don't think.
It's interesting how my sense of distance seems to get warped when I'm not able to use the city blocks as a counting tool.
Yeah.
Look at that tree. I think we had the same thing happen when we were Flushing Meadows. Like lightning or not lightning?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, part of it got.
I mean, to have it all like in little
Stripped.
chunks on that, like, how does that
Yeah,
happen?
that's really interesting.
Oh, I smell the flowers again.
Ooh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like the same little ones.
Mm-hmm. No knotweed over here.
I don't see any yet.
I know the city and hard to get places where they want to get rid of those weeds. They hire out goats to come and eat them.
Right.
Yeah.
We saw some of those in Staten Island.
In Wadsworth Park, right on the other side of the Verrazano.
I love that.
Check out this.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Some sort of shrine to somebody.
Yeah, it doesn't, I don't think it says anything.
Let's see, happy birthday.
A lot of beads, some
Yeah.
fake flowers.
A glass vial, some flowers, a
It's nice.
bottle cap.
Yeah. It's nice how it all sparkles in the sun.
Yeah.
What is that? The thing right in front. Oh, it's a nice star shape, kind of concentric star. It's pretty.
Yeah. And what's over here? What is this?
Oh,
Definitely some weird things we're finding here.
Yeah.
The teepee, this little shrine area, now this thing, which is,
so many shelters.
yeah,
Yeah, you could sleep under that if you needed to.
I know. Someone has been hanging out here. There's like beer cans under here.
Oh,
in
yeah.
Arizona.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's a good spot. Oh, there's a Highley Varlet sticker there, too.
Oh, who could have
What?
done that?
Where?
Right
Oh,
on the pole.
who could have done
How'd
that?
that get there?
You know, I hand them out. Who knows? Beautiful view of the rocks there across
Yeah.
the way with the sun.
Yeah, oh yeah. Really pretty.
I've noticed my first Highley Varlet sticker in Williamsburg somewhere.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I think I sent it to you.
Oh, yeah, I think you did. You're right.
Yeah.
They're
Maybe it
out
wasn't
there.
Williamsburg, but somewhere around there.
Yeah, they're everywhere at this point.
No way, I think it was in Chinatown. found
Oh,
it.
yeah.
That makes sense. That's a
Yeah.
good place to put stickers.
Mm-hmm.
Which Manhattan Chinatown? or
Manhattan,
Queens?
Chinatown, yeah. Yeah, I wonder where that Highley Varlet sticker came from.
Yeah, people, anyone in the 5 boroughs can be on the lookout.
Mm-hmm.
I may or may not have put anywhere from 0 to 4,300 stickers up so far. So I think this is where we pop out on the street for a little bit.
Okay. Back to our strange looking tree again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I do wonder what happened to that. I forgot to look it up in between.
Oh yeah.
After the last time we saw trees like that, I forgot to see what that meant. Maybe someone will know.
Yeah, maybe some kind of disease.
Yeah. I mean, since there's no other trees in here that have that going on, that makes me think that, but what do I know? I'm definitely not a tree expert.
This
nice.
is cool.
Yeah, I like how these little small trees are curved over.
Yeah. Oh, before we go on the street, I want to show you guys this real quick.
Okay.
Careful here, it's a little steep.
A little bit steep over here.
A little bit, yeah.
Another natural bridge with the tree.
Wow. Cool.
Whoa, what is this? There's like these weird face masks everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. They're really cool.
They are cool.
I wonder if someone made them. Like
I mean,
maybe
somebody
the
definitely made
person,
them.
maybe whoever lives
Yeah.
in that house or something.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, over
They're
here
kind of
too.
creepy.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
the
a
type of
little
thing
bit.
during the day they're cool. If you saw them like at night, you might be a little weirded out.
Yeah.
There's one with a unicorn
Yeah.
I
also.
like that one.
Unicorn horn.
I think this pink one is my favorite.
That's your favorite?
I think so.
Oof, I don't know which one's my favorite. Yeah, I like the bone structure on that pink one.
Yeah. And I
But the
just
horn-
like
the
the
pink one,
color.
too.
I think the unicorn horn one maybe it's just because it has the dimension.
It's an extra.
Are there any more down here?
I think it's just these.
I hope whoever's making these continues to add to the forest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see any more.
Yeah.
And it clears up down there too. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, it looks like it's made out of like,
Porcelain maybe?
yeah, or maybe like a red clay. I can see just in the back, like where it's not glazed,
Hmm.
some kind of red. But it's like cracky too. I don't want to touch it. Cool. That's a fun find.
Yeah. So if you want to see odd things, just pop into a forest or a hiking trail in New York City.
Right. Yeah, I guess that maybe that's part of the thing about there being these natural spaces in the city. Like it feels like you're out of the city, but then there's stuff like that. Where
Yeah.
you're like, oh yeah, there's people around. There's some New Yorkers here.
All right, we're on the street now.
Oh, the sun is so nice right now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Take a look at this magnolia tree. It's nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wow, those buds are so big. Pretty.
What's that?
Oh,
Whoa.
huh.
Security
You think it's
system or
security?
something? That's
I
strange.
don't know.
Interesting.
All these houses are crazy.
I know. Look at that.
Yeah.
There's also a
Wow.
park not too far from here called Wave Hill. They got great views of the Hudson River
Yeah.
up there.
Yeah, I've also haven't been out there yet.
Mm-hmm.
That's on our list for this week.
Yeah, there's a cost of admission, and
Mm.
which is fine, but you have to. Right now, you have to go in advance.
Oh.
You can't just
Yeah, that
get
makes
tickets
sense.
there.
Chatty bird.
Yeah, I'm looking for him. Can't find him.
There it is, the blue
Oh,
jay.
there it is. Wow. It almost sounds like he's making his noise into some sort of like speaker box.
Yeah. Yeah, blue jays are one of the most chatty birds.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I never knew that. So is this where we go back in?
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, it's 144 acres.
Yeah.
It began as a real estate venture.
So it's been around since 1856.
Mm-hmm. The bedrock is a billion-year-old Fordham gneiss.
Hmm.
Nice.
Whoa.
Dodge, Goodrich, and Spalding. Are those all cars?
Huh.
Yeah, right?
Right?
Isn't Spalding the
Or is-
basketball company?
Oh, yeah, it is.
Wait,
Do you think
but they
it's the same?
but they pronounce it with an A, not A-U. They spell with an A.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
I wonder what this AU one is.
Spalding are tires.
Oh, it's tires.
oh, the tires.
BF Goodrich's tires.
Yeah.
Dodge is a car.
Huh.
What was it? Were those types of? What did it say?
Those
on
were
it?
the families that
Oh.
started this area.
yeah, Riverdale.
Interesting.
That's why there's Spalding Road or whatever that street is.
Oh
Right.
Yeah.
I guess maybe it makes sense. It's kind of being on the very border of the city, like people that are interested in automobiles would be.
Yeah.
This is purely speculation,
Yeah.
but
We're building a little narrative. It's
yeah,
good. We don't know if it's true.
no idea.
Got someone coming up here.
Seems like a nice area to do some runs.
Totally.
Yeah. Not at night though. There's no lights here at all.
No,
No.
and with all the, I've already tripped a number of times.
I know, I've
with
seen.
great light, and I'm not even running. I feel like running in the dark would be dangerous. Wonder what this is.
Huh.
Maybe it closes up some sort of sewer system?
Who knows?
That's my guess.
I don't know. You ever taken a boat up the Hudson?
No, never.
apparently they do have boats that do trips
Okay.
for like the day. I've never done it, but
I've never done it either. I've gone on that. Is it called the Circle Line?
Circle Line,
The one
yeah.
that just goes around Manhattan.
Mm-hmm.
I
I've never
did-
done that either.
I did that. My college, which I happen to be repping today,
Oh,
weirdly,
look at that.
as like a college orientation, they had us all go on one of those boat rides. And
fun.
yeah, it was kind of a cool way to enter the city.
Ooh, I hear a woodpecker somewhere.
Yeah. I love when I can catch a woodpecker in action.
Yeah. What is that building up there? That looks like a
oh, it's called
castle.
yeah, it's crazy. When we get closer, it even looks crazier. I think it's called Hayden on the Round or something like that.
Whoa.
Hastings?
Hayden.
Hayden.
Fancy
Yeah.
name for
It's
that.
Yeah.
It's an apartment complex and it's curved.
Oh,
You don't get to see that many times in the city.
yeah.
I've noticed so far, this is just our second week in the Bronx of a month straight of walking in the Bronx. And I've noticed that there are some pretty impressive, interesting apartment complexes. Like the way that they're designed aren't just like straight brick buildings. There are some really interesting ones. There's another one by Roberto Clemente State Park. Have you ever been there?
Roberto. No, I've never been there either.
I think it's maybe, I could be wrong, but Morris Heights or something like that. If you were to look at the map of the city, it's directly across from Highbridge Park in Manhattan. And it's a beautiful park, like really well done, lots of nice facilities. And then there's a apartment building attached to it and it has this really cool angled design. Pretty impressed by it.
Yeah, look at that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's interesting too because you can't, well, maybe when we get closer we'll be able to tell, but from here I can't really tell if it looks fancy or if it looks like just a cool design.
or
You know
just
what I
plain.
mean? Which I like.
Yeah.
Like I don't personally care for the really, really fancy looking buildings.
I like the curves on it already.
I do too.
All right, now we could see it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like a hotel a little bit now.
Yeah, it does. It's also giving me some like 70s space station vibes for some reason.
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, Hayden on the Hudson, not Hayden on the Round.
Mm. Very cool.
Yeah.
You know, this path is very interesting now. There's varying terrain, up and down, and
Yeah.
these wooden planks.
Now it's like sandy.
Whoever thought this would be here? It's like,
Yeah.
Right. Not I. Love it.
It's always nice to be near the water too,
Yeah.
and have it be a good reminder that New York's a water city, you know?
yeah, people forget New York City is surrounded by water.
Totally.
There's the helicopter.
I forget often that New York City is surrounded by water.
I know.
even though I see it so almost every day, we
Yeah.
just don't interact with it all that much.
Yeah, it was a crucial part of New York City's development, and I mean, it's still important. There's a big boat right there, but not in the way it was.
Yeah.
But all the goods from the central part of the country used to come on this river through the Erie Canal
Wow.
Yep, Hudson River, Erie Canal,
over
past
to the Great
Albany.
Lakes.
Wow.
It's a long way.
Yeah.
You know, I was thinking yesterday with, you know, how they had that craziness with the Suez Canal a few
Oh
weeks
yeah.
back. I was wondering, like, how big is the Suez Canal compared to the Hudson? Like, you know, the Hudson has to be bigger. We're like, there's no boat that's that big, right? Am I
Well, this is a river,
right?
and that's a canal.
Yeah,
Yeah, the canal, they have to man make it, so.
yeah.
Right. So it's probably just.
Boat sized.
Here I go talking about something I, again, don't have any idea about, but gonna do it anyway. My guess is that it's like just big enough for the biggest boat.
Yeah.
Right.
But they do have cruise ships come by here, so I think,
That's true.
you know, those are
Yeah.
huge too.
Yeah.
Like Carnival and all those.
Yeah. I know, it's always wild to see those.
But you can imagine, like, when they discovered here, you know, Henry Hudson, and we might see the statue of Henry Hudson later.
Mm-hmm.
Like, knowing a lot about boats, you know, like somebody like him might see this and be like, oh my God, there's like a highway.
Yeah.
You know, like there's just like this amazing waterway
Right.
that can take you, how far does it go? Oh wow, it goes hundreds of miles. Like, even before the Erie Canal, they could get so many goods up and down here. And I think that's why New York became a trader city, because it had this access way.
Yeah, same thing with Boston too. Boston was all the harbor over there, and it's
Mhm.
easily accessible.
Right.
All the major civilizations, they started like near the water, I think.
Yeah,
There's a little,
there's a guy chilling out there.
Oh yeah.
it's a nice spot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is it. I think this is the end of.
Wow.
Yeah, I see the fence over there, and
Yeah.
let me just make sure. Wow, we spent like 50 minutes in this park. That's a
Amazing.
long amount of time for, you know, something you didn't expect to be here.
Totally.
Yeah, it pretty much is. To the west of us is Raoul Wallenberg Forest, and then Seton Park after that.
Yeah.
That's in New Jersey?
No,
Or-
right
it's
over
in
here.
Oh, that's the neighborhoods.
Wait, did I say west? I meant east. Yeah.
You did. That's why I got confused.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
But the neighborhoods of the Bronx, so
Mhm.
makes more sense. I wonder how many neighborhoods we went down through.
Huh.
Not that
No,
many.
just Riverdale.
Oh, just Riverdale?
This is
Yeah.
all
It's a
big
Riverdale
one.
still.
The westernmost part of the Bronx is pretty narrow.
Mm-hmm.
Shall we? Shall we
Yeah,
on?
let's
or?
go that way.
Yeah. See what we can see.
Yeah. We good?
Thank you.
Thank you.
This sidewalk's not in the greatest condition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it needs a little work. As I trip immediately.
Yeah. That's why people are walking in the street.
Yeah, probably. But coming off of the trail, it's like
Yeah.
it's like we're still there.
You got your trail legs still.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have sun for the rest of the day. This is great.
That's good, yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna have to take this light jacket off eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and still getting used to the lightweight clothing
Mhm.
for the year. I wonder if that must be someone's driveway?
No, it's
Or is that a
No, I think
part of
that's
the
part of
park?
that forest.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
the forest.
Okay.
There's kind of a cool basketball court up here,
Up ahead?
up in Seton Park.
Nice.
I feel like one of my favorite layouts of a basketball court I've seen in the city.
Cool.
Like I want to film a movie there. Oh, here's another exit entrance.
Oh,
Oh, there's another part of it?
I
Wow.
guess we could have gone a little further.
Yeah, we probably could have gone a little further.
Look at that, huh?
It really is so pretty in there with all the trees.
I know.
Even the ones that fall down, they're still so pretty.
Well, it doesn't really extend too much past here, so it's like...
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we missed too much. Wow, these houses are interesting.
I know.
Like Spanish. What's that? Is that like Spanish revival or
don't
something?
know.
Is that
I
what
like that color.
that style is called?
Wow. So we're on 232nd Street. We walked about 20 blocks.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What did
Two-
we start on?
254th.
54.
Yeah.
More
so we
or
walked
less,
about
yeah.
22 blocks.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good long park trail.
I know. And you feel it more than the others because it's hilly.
Right.
Yeah. So we're coming up on Seton Park now, and that's named after Elizabeth Ann Seton, the first Catholic saint from America,
Oh.
first Catholic saint born in America. And she's got different parks and monuments all over the city.
Yeah, there's also the Seton Shrine in Battery Park.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Do you know what made her a saint?
I'm
You
not
know,
sure.
we've had this discussion 3 times. Do you remember?
I don't remember.
Oh,
I
don't remember
remember
either.
having the discussion, but I don't remember if you knew the answer.
well, no, I don't. In order to be a saint, you need to have performed a bunch of verifiable miracles. So she did some sort of miracles. I'm not sure what they were.
Oh. I guess if I ask enough times, maybe you'll look it up.
Yeah, maybe I'll remember.
I guess this is it right here.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice little grassy lawn, tennis court. Wonder what these are
I
supposed
was
to
just
be.
gonna say, I don't know either. Do you know, Mike, what these are?
They look like soccer goals, actually.
Oh,
That are
they
just
just
right-
on their side? Or
They're
something?
immediately next to each other, so you can't tell. But
Mhm.
if you were to pull them apart, I think they would look more like soccer goals to you.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and maybe the net would like come back this way.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
netting comes from behind.
Gotcha.
You know, I think we had the discussion back in Flushing
We
Meadow
were trying
Park.
to figure stuff out
Yeah.
in Flushing Meadows too.
It's like
And I
deja
think I
vu.
knew again.
Yeah.
Yeah. About Saint Anne Seton, and now this one.
That's hilarious.
Deja vu.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's real.
This is the basketball court I was talking about.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is cool.
Wow.
It's got this
Wow,
like
so interesting.
little stadium step seating and
So cool.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
this little deck you can.
I love this.
Yeah. It's like very enclosed too with the beveled sides.
This is cool.
Yeah.
You could have like a game here and a
That's what I'm
party.
saying. I feel like
Yeah.
LeBron James should have a, like a competition here.
I know.
Totally.
Film a Nike commercial or something.
Yeah. Or somebody that's from the Bronx.
Yeah.
I like the name of this area. It just says court.
Court.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, was that sign necessary?
It seems like you could do a lot with this space even outside of basketball too.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, I dig it.
Look at that squirrel going right through the trash.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
And then this is cool too. It doesn't really lend itself to watching the basketball, but it's just like encircled bench area.
this is weird.
Very cool.
I want to have a ceremony here or something.
Yeah,
Yeah. It reminds me of the whispering bench in Central Park.
totally.
Oh, uh-huh.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So there's one more spot I was thinking about. Let's see how far away it is.
Okay.
It's
I like the colors on the playground.
Yeah, green, blue, orange.
yeah, it's about 10 minutes away.
Okay.
All right, let's
We'll
do
do
it.
there.
Cool.
Let's go that way.
Where are we headed?
We're going to Henry Hudson Park. There's a statue of Henry Hudson
Okay.
that's, well, you'll see.
Yeah. There's some more flowers, so you know what these are.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dandelions.
Dandelions, yeah. They're
Like
also
some
a weed,
purple
but you
ones,
can
too.
eat them.
Oh right,
Yeah.
Horta. I used to work at a Greek restaurant, and my boss swore that Horta was the thing that would cure any ailment.
I had dandelion salad before. It's nice.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good. I
Yeah.
like it.
Kinda bitter.
I wish they'd have it more, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Oh,
thank
no.
you.
You're
We're in the
all
middle
ready
of a
to
walk.
go.
Thanks.
You'd beat me. Yeah, I bet.
Enjoy your day.
Thank you.
Are you any good at chess?
I used to play a lot more when I was younger, but
Oh, really?
now not really.
Yeah.
I didn't learn. I think I learned when I was in college.
Mhm.
One of my friends had two younger brothers that were so good at chess. And they were
Yeah.
like 7 years old at the time.
I
And they
know.
taught me and then proceeded to beat me over and over and over.
Yeah. That's the way it goes, I think.
But yeah, I mean, it's a good way to learn, I guess, when you're
Hmm.
learning from
coming
a very
back
talented
because,
child.
Because of the show now, the Queen's Gambit.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are getting really into it again.
Yeah. I mean, I could play it like casually, but when people start like studying all the openings and taking it really serious, it's like, at that point, it's like, nah.
Yeah. Yeah, for me it's interesting. I have a lot of patience for a lot of things, but chess just never really
Yeah.
has gotten me to sit there and work on it. I like checkers.
Yeah, checkers is fun, yeah. I mean, it's crazy. There's like some like grandmasters who play bullet chess with like a minute on the clock or like 30 seconds on the clock.
Totally.
And they like do their games like crazy.
I mean, I think that's really cool because it's this like way to sort of control a certain part of your brain. I think it's a very cool skill that people have.
Hmm. I don't know the name of these flowers on these trees, but I've seen them blooming all over the city.
Oh, these white ones?
Yeah. Are they dogwood? I mean, someone
Oh,
said it
that's
might be
interesting.
I think they might
Maybe.
be. I think you might be right. We were just at the botanical garden in Brooklyn and the botanical garden in Queens, and I think I remember seeing trees like that
Oh,
that were
dogwood.
labeled dogwood.
The strange name for a tree.
Yeah.
Is there a catwood or?
Good question.
Well, there's cattail. Cattail is
There,
Oh,
yeah,
good point.
exactly.
yeah, the
And
swamp.
catnip.
Catnip, yeah.
We had a dogwood in my yard growing up, and it did flower like that, but it had this nice curve to it that you could sit on. Like, it was really low, and it grew out to the side, so I always sat on it right near the driveway. I'd sit there and like wait for people
Yeah, it's
when
cool.
they were coming over.
Another magnolia tree.
I love those. Those are easy to spot too once you know what they are.
Yeah, and the cherry blossoms.
Yeah. Have you seen any this year?
Yeah, I went to Branchbrook Park, New Jersey.
Oh.
Roosevelt Island had a few.
Oh, nice.
I haven't gone to Central Park yet with the cherry blossoms.
Oh, did they have some there?
Yeah,
That makes sense.
right by the pond there, by the Bow Bridge, there's a few,
Oh, nice.
and by the reservoir too.
Pretty.
Yep.
We saw some in Flushing Meadows the other
Oh
day.
yeah, Flushing
Right near the
Meadows.
Unisphere.
You might see some at Botanic Garden.
I hope so.
Yeah, I think they
Yeah.
have a few there too.
We were a week early in our planning for the Queens and Brooklyn Botanic Gardens,
Yeah.
but I mean, we did see some, but not the whole thing.
Yeah.
But this week, yeah, probably at the New York Botanic Gardens in the Bronx, we'll see a lot. You know, there's one thing about our project, for those that have seen us a couple of times and are interested, that is a new wrinkle that I want to share. Jessi and I got engaged on the walk a few weeks back.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations. I didn't
Thank
know
you.
that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we didn't tell you yet.
Oh.
But yeah, we did it at the Willow Lake Preserve, again in Flushing Meadows. It's coming up a lot.
Wow.
But the lowermost lake, I proposed to Jessi. She wanted me to get down on one knee. We had talked about it before. We picked out the ring together. But she wanted it to be a little bit of a surprise, so
Yeah.
I spied the spot in July when we were starting our walk, and then my friend told me, you know, you should tell the story that like you searched the entirety of New York City for the perfect
Yeah,
place to
you should
propose.
have.
And I guess in a way I did, because I always had an eye out for a better spot, and that was it, Willow Lake Preserve.
Okay.
And
It's
Yeah.
really cool. It's it was very swampy the other week when Mike took me there, but apparently it was really bright and blooming in the summer, and yeah, if anyone wants to go check it out, it's a really cool little hidden spot. Have you ever been over there?
Yeah, Willow Lake. It's near Forest Hills, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they have this preserve area.
I
that
remember
has,
the planks. over
Yes.
there.
Yeah, exactly.
So I walked her up along those planks and right to the river, the lake bank, and yeah, it worked out really well.
Wow.
But
it was a success.
yeah, our plan is to get married the last walk on June 20th, the last day. We still are working out all the details, but we want to get married in a park after doing a marathon walk that day.
That's great.
Yeah,
I'm happy.
thank you. Thanks.
Yeah, I
It's
am
a lot
too.
to think about between now and then, you know,
I know.
planning
Yeah.
all the marathon walks,
Oh my
the
gosh,
podcasts,
yeah.
and then the wedding too.
I know. We're
Wow.
just trying to see how much we can tackle in a few
Well,
months.
we want people to walk with us the last day, and we've just been sitting down now trying to figure out how to make that work. And you know, it's one thing to even like just plan the three of us walking a walk, and you don't know how much time it's going to take.
Exactly.
But you can imagine walking an entire wedding around New York City.
Yeah.
We're and
crazy.
we only get one shot to do it. We got to
Yeah.
figure out how that's going to work. So.
I know.
People have been calling us ambitious all year, so we're just really leaning into it.
I mean, you've been doing it, since last year already. So
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll figure it
If
out.
you walk through a blizzard, you can do this.
That's
I
right.
think
That's right.
true.
That's still like a walk that you'll probably remember.
I hope
think
so.
Yeah.
Hope so.
Yeah, unless I get hit in the head or something. I don't think I'll forget that one.
All right, we're coming up on our final destination.
All right.
You can see just a little bit of it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Wow, look at this.
So tall.
Yeah.
Reminds me of the Soldiers and Sailors Monument.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, in
Which I thought was the end of our first walk.
in DeWitt Clinton Park.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. But there's the Henry Hudson one.
Yeah. My guess is it's tall enough so that he can see the water.
Oh, that's a nice
funny.
guess. It might be.
Henry Hudson Memorial Park. Look at that old sign.
Oh, and we get to see another type of flower too.
Yeah, the daffodils. These
So
daffodils over here, they look in worse condition
They
than
look like
these.
they're
Yeah, a
on their
little
way out.
wilty.
Yeah.
I think they seem to be the first ones that bloom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably it.
Wow.
Look
Wow.
at that, huh?
It's almost hard to see him. He's so high up.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I never knew about this.
Yeah, me neither. Cool.
Those are some cool pants.
Yeah.
They really are.
I know. He looks a little bit like Christopher Columbus.
Yeah.
Well, they're from the same era,
guess-
so.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They did a similar thing. Same industry. I guess
And we
these
got
are
a
all his
cute-
friends.
Cute little art piece here. Did I say cure? Cute little art piece. I'm like, what? I've been saying east is west, and now.
Oh,
This
it's
one, yeah.
okay. Just a little word jumble,
Yep.
keeping everyone on their toes.
Oh, this is cool.
Oh, yeah.
The transactions with the Native Americans.
Mm.
Hard to see with the sun, but
Yeah.
maybe from here. But from this angle, you can't see Henry Hudson anymore.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you can't see him at all over here.
Yeah. Let's walk around the front, and I guess we'll end this off.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's been a very nice walk here.
This has been a great
Yeah.
I
walk.
know.
Thanks so much for having us
Yeah.
again. It's so much fun.
All right, everyone. Well, this concludes my walk with Highley Varlet in the Bronx neighborhood of Riverdale. But if you enjoyed this adventure, please smash the like button. Subscribe to Highley Varlet if you haven't already. They run an awesome YouTube channel.
Logo looks like that.
Oh, yeah.
If you didn't know,
Like-
yep, that's what it looks like. And yeah. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you soon.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Take care.